How's it going, everybody? So, I recently rearranged a bunch of my shelves. By rearrange, I mean I have included a new shelf, and that's because I was kind of running out of room. I think now I'm pretty much set for a long time now, because I've added another shelf. So, this is just going to be kind of a quick, lazy little here you go video. But I'm just going to show you guys what the setup looks like these days. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so I'm going to be filming this with the really high definition camera, so it'll come out looking as good as possible. But here we go. So here's the NES shelf. As you can see, it's actually been dropped down quite a bit, and I have a lot more room here for games now, so that's cool. Because I was actually completely out of space when I got my last few. I was having to stack them in front because I was running out of space. So that's what the NES shelf is looking like right now. If we drop down below, this is actually a rather small shelf, but this is actually where I'm keeping the Genesis games, just because I'm not a huge Genesis collector. With NES, I collect pretty much anything that looks weird, or if it's overly shitty, I'll get it just for laughs. With Genesis, I mostly just collect good games, and I usually don't get too many complete in the box, so I just have some good Genesis games sitting here. There's Altered Beast, all three Sonic 3D Blast, and I have a few boxes in the back. There's NBA Jam and NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Altered Beast, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, there's Sonic and Knuckles sitting right there. Some more of the boxes here, and there's a Genesis cleaning system randomly thrown in. This is the shelf where I'm keeping my Vectrex. It's still the same. The only difference is I have this open area over here, and this is going to be, I'm planning to collect a couple of the mini arcade machines, and I'm probably going to keep them right here, just keep this sort of like a arcade machine shelf, sort of. If we drop down to this shelf here, this is actually the Super Nintendo shelf, and it has plenty of space for additions now on Super Nintendo. With Super Nintendo, it's kind of the same way as Genesis. I really only collect good games on there, so I don't need too terribly much room for it. But I have a lot more room. I can just about double the collection now. There's a Super Game Boy, Game Genie, and ActRaiser box right there, so that's cool. Moving on over, I've actually given my N64 shelf its own shelf. So here's all my N64 games down here. Got the Zelda Strategy Guide in the back there. Here's the two different editions of the Zelda Ocarina of Time. I think I'm only missing one now, which is just the regular gray edition. And oh, there's Super Smash Brothers, hell yeah. And got the Game Shark. Here's Hey You Pikachu, complete with the mic and everything. And one of the N64 Game Boy transfer packs. Moving on up, haven't touched the PS1 shelf just because it's doing fine for me. Don't collect that many Dreamcast games, so it's good. PS1 games I do collect a lot of, but I can move Discworld over, and I still have plenty of room going on here for the PS1 games, so that's good. Moving on up, same thing with the handheld shelves. I'm not going to add too many more handhelds to my collection because there aren't that many more I care about, but just got some Game Gear stuff, Game Boy stuff. There's the Turbo Express with the, the TV tuner back there. Moving on up here, this is the Sega CD and Sega 32X shelf. I figured since they're both, you know, add-on consoles, it makes sense to keep them here. So I have a lot more room for the Sega CD games now. I could possibly even start double stacking them if I had to. And I'm really not going to get many 32X games, so there's that. Here's Raiden. Coming on up to the very top, this is where I keep the big bulky stuff. There's my autographed picture of the voice actor who does Mario, my VIC-20 with the count for the VIC-20. I bet you guys didn't know I had a VIC-20 yet, did you? Well, I haven't done a video for it yet, but I will in time. Up here is just a Pac-Man plush. There's the original Dungeons & Dragons Dragon Quest board game from the 80s, brand new and still sealed. Star Fox Watch, How to Win at Nintendo. Here's another console you didn't know I had. I got the Magnavox Odyssey 2. We'll do a video about this beast as well. And just some more stuff. Pong console, Texas Instruments, TI-99 home computer. There's the Sega Activator and this weird controller for the Genesis. So that's the main game shelf, but now here's the brand new shelf that I just got in. And basically this is where I'm going to be keeping my really rare stuff, the obscure stuff, and extra consoles that I don't have room for really. Oh wow. I forgot that I had a Minecraft poster here. Anyway, so up here, here's the other picture that the voice actor of Mario sent me, which was really cool. Here's all my stuff that's either in reproduction boxes or the boxes themselves. So I'm just going to keep the box stuff up here. There's Demon's Crest, Pesterminator, Earthbound, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, Chiller, Earthbound Zero, Splatterhouse SD, Taboo the Sixth Sense, Cheetahman 2 The Lost Levels, The Simpsons Bart vs. the World, The Simpsons Bart vs. the Space Mutants, and Dr. Mario. There's that stupid little Mario Happy Meal ball toy. Some of these weird trading cards by Topps for the old game stuff. Just some more of the rare games. There's Conker's Bad Fur Day, unlicensed stuff up here. Same thing going on down here. NES cleaning kit. There's Maxi 15 in the case. Action 52. Just a bunch of the weird stuff. Here's where I'm keeping the 3DO console and the 3DO games. I'm sure I'll probably store another console down here as well. For now, this is where I'm keeping my Neo Geo games and their giant bulky controllers. And finally, this is the shelf where I'm keeping all of the controllers at now. It's very unsightly, so I kept it over here in the corner now. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this quick, simple little video, just to show you where the collection's at these days and how it's looking. Actually, one more thing before we go. I hardly ever talk about the console shelf and the Atari shelf. These days, here's how it's looking. Got the Neo Geo here, the Atari right there. Down there is the Sega Genesis with the 32X and CD. The PS1, and actually sitting beneath the PS1 is the TurboGrafx 16. There's the NES, the SNES, the Sega Dreamcast. There's the N64, Xbox Original. I know it's not really retro per se. And here's the Atari shelf. It's coming right along as well. So anyway, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm sure I'll have another game review or something pretty soon.